everybody, my name is Heather Finley, and as I stated on my book video that I'll hopefully have posted before this, I apologize that I didn't post any August videos, but we're just going to do a combo August-September movie review. So here we go. The first movie I saw in August was Lights Out, which was the horror movie where you don't want to turn the lights out. I know, shocking with a title like that. Overall, I thought this movie was pretty good. I enjoyed Teresa Palmer as the lead, but unfortunately when I saw it, first of all, the theater was completely full of like young teenagers that seemed to be on like date nights or something. Like they were yelling, they were texting on their phone, they were making out with each other, and it was just not an enjoyable experience. To make matters even worse, there was one grown man that decided that he was like the comedy commentator for the whole movie. So kept literally like yelling out things during the movie, like, call the Ghostbusters. Like, it was not funny. And then finally a lady decided to ask him to be quiet, which then made the woman that was with that man flip out and start screaming obscenities, and the two were yelling at each other and ended up having a full brawl. So this was all during the last like 10 minutes of the movie, so I basically missed how everything came together. So I don't want to totally say that this was a great movie because I need to see it again, but overall I thought it was good. After that, I went and saw Suicide Squad, which I know has gotten a lot of bad reviews, but I'm not one to give it a bad review. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good portrayal of the characters on screen, especially like Harley Quinn, and honestly, Cara Delevingne, is that how you pronounce her name? She is amazing in my opinion. I enjoy her and everything, and I think I like her as a human being so much that I enjoy everything she's in. I actually started making an Enchantress costume based on the one she has later on in the movie. So yeah, I was a fan. I actually saw it twice because I saw it once with my friends, once with my family, and my family totally enjoyed it too. So yeah, it got a thumbs up from me. And after that, I went and saw War Dogs, which was the one about the gun runners, and again with like actors that I really like. Miles Teller was great in it, and it was good overall. It was different than I expected because it was a lot more slow, almost like documentary a little bit style. Definitely not as funny as I thought it was going to be, since they kept talking about like from the makers of the Hangover trilogy. Well, yeah, but it was a vastly different movie, but I still liked it, despite the fact I feel like I'm gonna cough. This is a little slow. After that, I went and saw Don't Breathe, which I was super excited for because the remake of The Evil Dead, which is by the same team and also stars Jane Levy, I absolutely love that remake. It's probably my favorite remake of any movie, besides maybe The Parent Trap. No, better than The Parent Trap. So Don't Breathe was about the kids that break into the blind guy's house and then shit starts going down. I loved this movie so much. 5 out of 5. It was fantastic. Not only was it like horrifying, but it literally made me react in a way that I don't know that I've ever reacted to a movie in a theater. I was like gagging at one point. I had my legs up like this, like going like, no, is it, no, like I was freaking out in the movie theater. Freaking out in a good way. So it definitely scared me and was freaky and fantastic. So 5 out of 5. Hopefully this team of people keeps doing stuff together. And I have yet to see Jane Levy do anything that I didn't love her in. I just started watching Shameless, and she's even great in that in her like young years. So yeah, good movie run in August, I would say. And then in September, I only saw 2 movies because I was so busy traveling. The first movie was 31, which is the new Rob Zombie movie, where a group of people get kidnapped and put in this game called 31. And surprisingly, I like this one a lot. Rob Zombie has been hit or miss with me. Devil's Rejects, pretty good. Halloween, Halloween 2, bleh, did not like those. So I did not go in with high expectations, but I liked it more than I thought I would. It, yeah, was good with being violent without being too violent. It had a good storyline and stuff, more or less. Like, it was good for a torture porn type movie. And it wasn't even like going too far into that genre. Like, yes, they were being like tormented and stuff, but not too much. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought his visuals and stuff were really good. And Honestly, I like his wife, Sherry Moonzombie. That's probably the blonde curly hair. And can we just talk about the fact that she's in ridiculously good shape? Like, I hope 10 years from now I look like her. She looks so good. And after that, I went and saw The Blair Witch, which is the sequel slash third movie in the Blair Witch Project movies. The Blair Witch Project is one of my favorite movies of all time, I would say. It's one of the horror movies that kind of early got me into things, and that definitely sparked the whole genre of found footage. I was excited for this movie. I was so disappointed. Oh my god, it was so bad. Like, it's painfully bad. First of all, if you have money for all this like fancy equipment that these kids are taking out into the woods, why would you not have an image stabilizer on your camera lens? Like, there's no reason for it to be this like shaky, crazy footage anymore. Even me holding out my own camera is better than that. And that was just the beginning of the problems that I had with this movie. It was not even a horror movie anymore. I don't want to give anything away, but my god, like, I at least wanted it to be scary or creepy, not just so out there that it didn't even fit with the same genre as the original movie. So, can you tell that I'm still, like, mad about this? I wanted it so badly to be a good movie. And that director, writer, he also did The Guest, and I really love The Guest. I think that's a fantastic movie. Go see that if you get a chance. So I had high expectations. A director that I liked was taking on one of my favorite movies, and he ruined it to me. I feel like I'm just getting more and more upset. I need to breathe. I need to get past it. So, yeah, there was that. Moment of silence for the fact that the Blair Witch Project has been ruined. Alright, so what did you guys see in the last couple months, and what are you planning on seeing? I can't remember if there's anything really coming out this month that I'm excited for. I know that I'm not super interested in The Girl in the Train because I did not like that book at all, because I figured it out on, like, I don't know, the first 5 pages. I was like, oh, bet that this happens. That happened. I didn't go see Miss Peregrine's School for Peculiar Kids, because also I didn't really enjoy that book because I thought it was definitely like a book for very young kids and it just didn't really appeal to me. And what else? Just Girl Without All the Gifts came out this month, because again, no interest in that because I didn't like the book. Don't know. I don't know. Ooh, The Origin of Ouija. That one looks like it might be alright. So, alright. I will talk to you all soon.